Yo, Lollipop, you know a real singer, you know. It's always a different message every song or a job. Giant crying and shed no tears. Time flying but the problem still. One line you don't feel no way. When they made me, they don't deserve me. Drinking, I'm smoking though. I broke but me still have love. Give them all and it's not enough. Them still hurt me, they don't deserve me. Where is the love that they all speak of? I have no one that I can truly trust. Where is the love that they claim to give? Nobody not real again. Not just no family, not just no friend.
See another bad artist, yeah. Me not for telling them, me not for going on a long chatting. This is one of the most underrated artists in Jamaica history. But we don't dare for complain, because regardless of the odds, whether you go through and him career start, till now, I am yet to hear a Ja Vinci when me narrate. Ja Vinci is one of the most versatile, if not one of the most unique, next to Barrington Levy, one of the most unique voices in a dancehall and reggae history. Seeing him named Ja Vinci, and one of the most creative artists. When you talk about songwriting, when you talk about spirituality, when you talk about feelings, you know them songs that you can make your meds? That's Ja Vinci, and that song is no different. The G say, where is the love? You see me, sometime family, sometime friend, everybody just betray, but me can tell you which part of the love there, bro. The love is within yourself. Once you love yourself, we will have no need to look for love externally. And I want to big up DJ Lollipop and a production. Yeah. Seeing me listen to that song about 1,000 times when I hear it, because guess what? I can't relate to every word. But me are telling you from experience, disappointment is a thing I couldn't deal with one time. But when I start, learn to focus more upon myself as it relates to self-love, trust me, I can see the love in the people and I can see the hate in the people. So from people come around me, the minute them come around me, I know who have love. So I know who to give my love and I know who not for in my circle. That one is definitely a big one from Ja Vinci. And no mistake, them call him the world singer.
Where is the love that they all speak of? I have no one that I can truly trust. Where is the love that they claim to give? Nobody not real again. Not just no family, not just no friend.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My Two Cents Podcast. I'm your host, Tu-Lox, the 876 Rebel. And in today's episode, I'm not lie. If the Jamaican people them now wake up, trust me, school for the blind can't help them people here. No amount of seeing eye dog can't help them amount of blind people here where they are Jamaica. And any other people not find a way to open them eye to all of the fuckery go in another country. Jamaica head for disaster, total disaster, both economically, spiritually, and morally. See, some of the things we're going to talk about in today's episode where the Jamaican government up to, I'm not going to believe it. Stay tuned for today's episode. Zine, her Tu-Lox are going to use wrong advice because I'm still not use it in and a Twins of Twins I represent for the virtual reading castle. Zine, if your youth are between the ages of 8 to 12, and we look reading and them thing them have a hustle, no problem. Virtual reading castle. Big way. I want me to say the carrier boy got a virtual reading castle. I tell him I don't like repeat myself, you know. But I can tell you again, I hope them carry a G because I don't want him up dunce like me and they all about the place that keep up all kind of fuckery. That man here, man. Zine, and for the direct link, you can just WhatsApp 876-480-7083. Limited spaces available. So guess what I'm gonna do? When I put on the left, I'm make the right one. Also brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except fingerprinting. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888. And also, to get access to the updated merchandise, you can just simply follow us at Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram. Still a reminder item, check out Curly Locks book, available on all digital platforms. Available in Jamaica at jamaicadeals.com.
Listen up. This one is for the youths and the children. Sing again, sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Cause like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Cause like a raging storm is... Yo, 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 yo.
No, I not even know which part to start the show today. I'll be honest with you. The amount of career going with the government here. See? Alright, now start right here, so. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has indicated that his government will be taking steps to begin clamping down on the proliferation of false information on social media. According to Holness, the widespread practice has caused a lot of confusion even for some of the brightest people. So basically, I go off of the YouTuber them and the blogger them where I spread misinformation according to the Jamaican government. But may I play a clip where go into more details as it relates to exactly what I'm dealing with. Sita.
As we begin, I always start with a few things that are noteworthy, and I think the first one is to speak to issues related to misinformation and disinformation. There's a lot of talk about this area, and I think it's important that we clarify. The administration has always been and will always be deeply committed to protecting democracy in Jamaica.
You always can take steps when it comes to phone thing, but when it comes to the poor regular people putting in a power, on a just ban, can't work. You not protect democracy or not project hypocrisy? Which one? How can you call it democracy if you go after people based on their own opinion? And on a so-called misinformation. Who determines what is misinformation? Remember, you know, 7 brothers, 7 different minds. You have a classroom of 10 people, and the 10 pupils just walk away from that classroom with 10 different opinions of what the teacher said.
And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
What I go on here say is simply this. The government is doing their best to censor whatever not align with them narrative. Them are going to create such a deterrent that's you afraid to put anything at all about the government in your video. Similar to reach the artist them as to why you're not hearing no more tune as it relates to morality anymore. No Batman this, no Mistraight, none of that you can say in your music. After a while, no blogger can post nothing about them because you got this a law, that the law, this a stipulation, all type of foolishness. And anytime nothing happen with the government, you know everybody gotta do? Ignore them. And it will go right back to the times when they can fully control the masses with them lies and them scheme.
And so this notion that we shouldn't go after those who perpetuate fake news is really strange, because around the world we see it happening in every country. Fake news is a problem.
We shouldn't make social media get implemented in the country in the first place without regulations. TikTok is regulated in China. Who make it? They made it, but yet still them regulate it. The Chinese population can't get exposed to certain parts of TikTok that is counterproductive to freedom society. But Jamaica just open them foot like a big skittle girl. Corruption, fuck up my whole Jesus Christ, fuck my whole corruption, Jesus Christ. And that we accept any mama blood clotting from Uncle Sam and Auntie Candice, aka Canada. But when push come to shove, it's the bloggers. When Uno from day one never even have the wherewithal for wise enough to know that this social media thing is dangerous. And now when you see the danger, the only part that is dangerous to Uno is not when the girl them sell them soul and them all, you know. It's not when some of them boy are down here I do every blood clotting known to man for money, you know. And that bad on, you know. It bad on when people hold the government accountable. Social media has ruined the Jamaican culture, and the government never have a problem. We no longer have a culture in Jamaica. If 15% of Jamaicans are still Jamaicans, enough. And diaspora included.
In terms of the way forward, what we will be doing is primarily focusing on social media literacy, and that's important. How do you know what's true? Because sometimes you see these videos and you think, oh my gosh, that sounds right, but you're not really sure. And so we will be using our broadcasting commission, and they've already independently started to work on a public education campaign that helps our Jamaican people to understand what's true, what's not. The traditional media in this room, we will say to them, go to traditional media. That's where you can actually find out if something is real or is not.
You just make go to traditional media. Come out of your mouth, lady. At the same traditional media spread news where it's a Vibes Cartel free. Because them in the same race with social media. Because when you're a race, you don't have time for focus. No kind of race no make you focus, none. You have to focus before the race. But since the distribution of news to the people has become about social media, even the traditional media have to put on them spikes, whether them like it or not. Because them out there back. Social media, they not everybody hand mingle. Who come with it first? Yeah, tell me about go watch traditional media. Traditional media has been ruined. Traditional media interview porn stars now. You know? What credible about that? Interviewing a porn star and make she look like a certified celebrity. What does that do to our women? Inspire them to come be a porn star. We never have a problem with that. We only have a problem with exposure. When you are being exposed, you have to control the narrative.
And so it is very important that we teach Jamaicans how to understand what's real, what's a real video, what's not a real video, so that we can have conversations that are based in truth and not based in untruths.
So I'm telling about educated duns. Them are going to have class to teach you about what is right and what is wrong for social media. You can't make them something here. So miss, quick question. How me I gonna know say where you are teach me is right about social media? Me if you just take your opinion. But if me find my opinion based on your action on my channel, I can now be penalized. I guess that's on our character, right? Even when you put a ban on social media, still I have some real flaming fucking idiot. We see the real news and still spread rumors based on them small mind. Rumor go on long before social media, so you can teach them how to spot a real video. All your blood clot want. Them still are gonna have them small mind. How do you get rid of their small mind that you, the government, intentionally created years ago in order to achieve votes? So where they think automatically when you keep them done, them will just decide their mind to get bright. When generations of them grow up feeling like education not important. If you talk about education and you come from the ghetto, you're pussy, you're a nerd, you're punk. But if you're little people, you're God. Explain that. Who you think create a narrative there for the ghetto youth them in a Jamaica? Who never don't say they'll come back for bite, you know?
There are no new legislations at this time. We have some that are already on the that are already there. We have the Cyber Crimes Act. You know, we have laws around libel. There are already laws that exist and that can be used in terms of prosecuting individuals who do not speak truth.
All right, so I don't know if me particularly biased, but we're talking about misinformation today. See, so. May I go into some misinformation where you can look into. The first one is we, the Jamaican government, care for the people. That's misinformation where you can look into. When the government state clearly, unequivocally, so we need this specific budget to fix up a hospital. See it up on the screen. And then, little after that, see another one here. And then wait, no, they're not done it. See the next one here again. That's misinformation. If you don't understand what misinformation is. You know one of the biggest misinformation what the Jamaican government put out towards the public? We are fighting a misinformation war. Right, that's so. One of the biggest misinformation is that criminals will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Is that true? No need to amend them speech there. It's not criminals who gets prosecuted by the full length of the law. It's just for the people who have been branded criminals who gets prosecuted by the full extent of the law, and not necessarily criminality as a whole. You know what misinformation is? Oh, they can sleep within a door wide open if we win. And this now have nothing to do with a specific party. The whole of them are junk or germs. All they make is promises. Them inform the public of one intent, and then when them win the election, them just do another. It's not really the majority of the YouTubers them, the government are are the people them where people take serious. The people them where actually know what them are do. The little fool them where chat the bag of foolishness and I know no word. The biggest word to them are people. Viewers and subscribers, biggest word to them. The government now worry about them people there. A people where actually I put out the right information when I misinform nobody. The problem with the government is the fact that one time them could have hide all of them dirty deeds from the people, but now too much accountability because everybody get to see, the world I see what them are going with now because you have a thing named social media. The regular man out in the street couldn't know, them couldn't have a clue the amount of fuck the government are going with. Them couldn't know, but social media highlight it, and that's the problem. When you not implement it in our country, you never know say it'll come back for bite, you know. You never cared if social media ruined your Jamaican culture. One time, them not performing was just hearsay. Now you see, so them not perform because of social media. You know, fuck for doing misinformation. Like for example, look at the woman here. She get with now. That's the only thing. She get a 2-year and thing and or slap on the wrist. These are the things what I'm talking about. You don't have one fuck for doing no misinformation. These are the things. Because now look, people say that woman get only 2 years. Remember, you know, back in the day, if you want to know that woman get, you have to buy a cleaner, you have to listen to radio. Majority of people never have time for that. Only the upper class used to listen to certain news station, certain things, so certain information was privy to them. So they never have no reason for sooner like the pirate that you are. Never. So now we can see a woman that get to a bam, uproar, social media. And for those who wonder why the sentencing guidelines now change for crimes as dangerous and wicked as these, what kind of full bumbuckler question that? Will the politicians change the laws for lock up themselves for 10 to 15 to 20 years in a prison? Them not gonna do that. Because majority of them crime these days come from financial crimes. Only don't know that, man. No, I may go back in all a bumbo clock that too much million them thief. Check it now, man. Everything me have to come telling you. A financial crime, majority of them are the right now. All these politicians are financial crimes, so they will not amend the law to make these perpetrators of all these financial crimes go to prison, because guess what? At the same time, that would have come back for bite them. Wicked. Because you have to remember, you know, them quick for your men. Oh, this is how you do for your gun. This is how you do for murder. Because they have lost control of the gangs. That's why they make the anti-gang law. Because them use them and them and pick them out, them done with them now, because guess why? Them can't control them again. Most of the gang them a scam, most of the gang them a do a bag of thing. Rather if hire some and I make them own fucking money. So guess what the politician them do? Get rid of them. So when they get rid of the gunman them, they just amend laws immediately. For laws can now start to work for send all these dons to prison. But anything with them still involved in it, these laws will remain minimal as it relates to the sentencing guidelines. Do you think these things are accidents? Do you think Bolt has about dollar out of fee money when the sentencing guideline so minimal? Them people are gonna just make up their mind for go to prison, and guess what? When them get the sentence, majority of them not go them uptown. Ask the prisoner them, but who don't know if they ever see none of them boy come through no prison door. Ask the prisoner them if they ever see none of them type of people come to prison. So they make it so minimal. That's when them pussy I get them like a 2-year sentence. Them stay home. Because at no time 2 year run off. Them can amend the bail act to keep all the artists in prison. I mean not talk about guilt or innocence, but them can do that. Laws can just amend because you know cartel are gonna need this. This how can send cartel around. Bam, amend it fast. And it just amended. Same time. And the public don't notice these things. I mean not talk about nobody guilt or innocence. You know me already, me hate bumbuckler double standard. If them pussy and I go to prison, cartel not stay at prison. You know how much people them politician kill? Enough people them politician boy a kill, man or woman. Some of them politician are drape girl. And everybody know and can't say shit. So this misinformation crap where you see them wicked boy are coming. Now fuck. One. The wooded without the front. Matter of fact, barely touch the front. Them not give a fuck. One. And every day them show who know that. And all of them do a complaint to them and by tomorrow next. Because them go on social media for pacify now. Because they bumbuckler no. So all of them need by next week a Derek. All of them need by next week a TikTok. All of them need by next week a somebody telling how to eat ass and how to use and clean ass before you eat it. All these things are allowed. But we are spread misinformation. When we tell us you have to go give account for bold money. When we tell us that girl will rob much money at NCB and just get a slap on the wrist. When we say all these things are fuckery, X6 killer and the whole of them. A fuckery when all these things bold in front of the eye. And you see there's a big double standard going on. When you just take up on the phone and say it again. Look upon it. And I wait for the next thing to laugh about. You hear me say? While your country, where you actually live in, is no fucking joke. So do these politicians really care for Jamaica? Neither PNP nor Labour, the whole of them, they don't give a fuck. The whole of them right now, Jamaica coming like a fat cow. And all these politicians is just a ticks in a cow back. How will that fucking cow survive? Unless uno, the people, help that cow by getting rid of the ticks when the blood clot cow back. Cow have foot, them not have hand, them can't remove ticks. So the cow is the country. And we are the people who can help the country take the ticks out of them back. But we're too busy. I look who have a tighter pussy. Who do batty. We're busy. I look where that spice song should do it for attention. We're busy. I do all kind of fucking not even make no sense. I them thing that we caught up in. We want to hear story time for laugh. Oh, she's so transparent. These are the things where we're busy and we caught up in. Where the government not care and realize that them mentality there, them to use them powers for ban. Ban the termite them on social media now, Mr. Prime Minister. While you at it? No. You can't do that because they know there's a world agenda for depopulate. You can't do that. Them go to them pies if you give you and force if you take it. Majority of people can take it. See people them are dead after now. Why you never ban that? If you didn't really care for the people. You think you don't know about all these things? You don't tell the people them to take poison. I mean, can guarantee you know. So no, take that. What blood clot more on a want for say these things them have against social media. So you let in the American corruption through social media upon your people them, but all of a sudden the blogger them are the problem. The problem is social media and a whole. You do something about that, you are regulated. You have to regulate the termite them on it. You have to regulate the corruption of people just freely take up a 12-year-old take up him phone and watch two man fuck. And see it as nah bumbuckler man. In a country that has buggery laws, in a country that says it's a fucking Christian country. Tired down. Whatever you plan to do. I mean, I want to use the word ban out of context. Regulate, ban, whatever you plan to do. It now come from a real place. And you know that, Mr. Prime Minister. The very insinuation of this is a disrespect to people with any kind of intellect. Disrespect. Amend these meager guidelines that allows the rich to rob the poor blind. Amend it now, man. Amend it. Stop make people take out people hard working, how much $1 million where them put on for your fucking rainy day. And by the time the rain make up, you don't have $1 left. Amend those laws so those people can go to prison for long now, man. Tired of them. I'm tired of them. Bumbucklat. And I don't know if I'm alone, this thing feel frustrating to me. I feel like I'm alone left in a world to bumbucklat. How Jamaican people get so stupid? I can't believe me live to see this. All we care about are some things that we're not supposed to care about. Tear down your brother. Yeah, man, one comment section we turn off. These are the blood clot things we matter to them. Pussy hole. But they're running on the country. That no matter, right? Who want a man to make comment when fuck go on if he no want to take disrespect. But nobody holds the government at any point accountable. True Andrew no turn off him comment section him accountable, right? Fuck off. Like, me pity you. Like, me sorry for you. Like, you just look so cringy right now. Just come out and say a Sir you afraid of like puss. And I try to cover that with no misinformation. Fuckery. How much YouTuber deal with politics different from me? Cause remember, you know, the minor never affects the major. Never. Majority of bloggers be for them posts. And we know that. Them have to wait till spice them in a mix up. Amari, all type of fuckery, Derek Morgan or something. That are the only thing them can do because of this of them small mind there. How much YouTuber deal with politics running in them country? All these things. How much? Social commentary. How much YouTuber? If you can count to 10 enough. Myself included. How much? Make we compare 10. We could say 10 away. To 10,000 channel where I put out beer when I have nothing to do with the Jamaican government. Why are you so worried about these 10 channels? It can't be social media. People know who are fool on this and people know who to take serious. It couldn't be that, oh, misinformation. And me I want to know, say, based on Sir P anonymity. Him can do and say whatever him feel like. I'm afraid of Sir P like puss. Because me can't call name. In a Jamaica, you're mad. You think you can ramp in a politician and call them name and this and that? You think no black man, no Tesha Miller, no Dodos, nobody, no bad like them politician boy. Matter of fact, them used to control every name when we just call. You know if you understand, you know. You see certain things where certain bloggers, them now come straight. Talk. Say Andre Stevens, the little shaky one. Ruin on a reputation. Talk now, man. I don't want broad brush everybody. Because Andre Stevensons know the whole of the secret and they are boss on the head. Talk now, man. Say these things are the problem because you have YouTubers who affect you directly and ruin on a reputation and on the votes. Talk now, man. I look a YouTuber. Make them say in a Vibes Cartel case. Say Vibes Cartel now go get a fair trial. Look a YouTuber. Reach in the Jamaica justice system till lawyers can argue say based on this specific YouTuber. Cartel now go get a fair trial. That's the influence of a Sir P. So if he's feared in the justice system, why would you feel in any way that he's not feared in the political system? Tell me in the comment section. Now, this specific YouTuber, a white man named MrBeast. Now, before I go into this, but don't want to think me I say, only the YouTubers, the government are praying now. But it's usually the YouTubers who put out certain information about the political system and then it's circulated based on these YouTubers majority of the time and for them content on social media. Now, you have this white YouTuber named MrBeast, a white man. The man come to Jamaica and build 100 house for some poor people. And when I say 100 house, I mean the whole entire 100 house was intended for Jamaica only. he might build 26 house for some Jamaican. Scene, so I could get that clear. Look on this.
In this video, we are building and giving away 100 houses. And each home is going to change a family's life. Like this family, who didn't have a house to call their own. And they have no idea we just built them one. Take off your blindfolds and turn around. Behind you is your brand new home. Oh, I was not expecting that reaction. She is freaking out.
Always want them to have a bunk bed. I'm a dream come true.
And this is just the first of 100 houses we're giving away.
First?
I'm glad they're happy. Let's go give away another house. With every single home we're building in this video, we're improving quality of life for families who don't have a safe space to call home. And we spent millions of dollars just on this video building these houses. Because here in Jamaica, there are currently over 500,000 people living in unsafe, life-threatening conditions, like this next family, whose house is so unsafe and unstable that it could literally collapse on them at any given moment. So you built this place?
Yeah.
By yourself?
Yeah, I brought boards and all materials they see.
But we're on top of a mountain, so you carried all this material up this mountain.
Yep. On my head.
Wow. We knew we wanted to build this family a house. So we sent them on a mini vacation so that we had enough time to work with our partners to build them a brand new home. You're about to witness a family that lives in this house go to living in this house. And I cannot wait to see the look on their faces.
Oh my.
What you're looking at is your brand new home. The trip we sent you guys on was just a decoy, so we could have time to build this brand new house for you. You want to see the inside? Come check it out.
Whoa.
We noticed that you guys might need some new furniture, so we completely furnished your new home. Now, on top of electricity, you have a water tank for running water. We put bunk beds in this room for 2 of the kids.
Oh my.
And if you go across the hallway, you'll see your bedroom.
Nice.
With the little crib, because I heard you had a newborn.
Tyra, that's your crib. Was been really hard, and you guys changed my life.
Here's officially the deed to the house.
Thank you guys so much.
And it sucks, but some of these places that these families live are extremely unsafe and in some cases life-threatening. That's where this family currently lives. The mom was telling us that roof doesn't work.
Whenever the rain falls, the whole place flooded, all over here.
Her kids get soaked and can't sleep. And as of today, that will not happen again. We built that brand new home for you. Here's the keys.
Oh my God. I got a new house.
But of course, this was just the beginning. We were able to build home after home for families in Jamaica.
Me I got proof to you now. All day me there a chat about how the government work and the reason why them a plan to put any kind of restriction on social media, no? Andrew Holness got dub for dub. You can't make him something here. After MrBeast drop him berries, Andrew Holness just said, "Whole a burning spear." Over 236 deserving families across Jamaica have received the priceless gift of home ownership through the new housing program. We are building homes community by community, transforming lives one home at a time. As our program expands, we remain committed to delivering even more homes to those who need them most. We are #caring for you. Well, all I can say is that #hope make a lot of sense, because all Jamaicans can do from day one is hope. You see directly what me are telling about. This is the reason why I even feel like I have to make a statement, right? So the man put out a statement stating to them give it 236 house based on the fact that you can't tell me nothing. If this is a coincidence, Andrew Holness, I one of the saltest man in a history. Salt factory need for lockdown. Put Andrew Holness over there. The amount of salt, sea salt, every salt would have come out of the factory there. The man make him statement and not even say thanks to a stranger who step in him country and build some house. Nothing wrong if we're in third world country. And a man just step in and decide say, say Jamaica my next stop, me want build some house. If a one house, MrBeast did build, we still have to give thanks. And Andrew Holness not even address the man and say, yo, give thanks, respect. The only time we respect Americans are when them spread them corruption through social media. The only time we respect Americans and Canadians is when we collect big money, billions of dollars, to spread them agenda by teaching we youth them fuck batty in schools. Just check it out. I mean, I sure say the people are sheep from morning. when the government do any little thing, the way the government is known for not doing shit, whenever them do nothing, big celebration, you know what will happen now? Them soon start have regulations for that too. You soon hear some MrBeast and any other YouTuber are built on government land. And them never acquire the requisite permits. How much you bet? Because anytime anybody do anything for show up the government, them always feel some type of way. Give it a couple months, then you see them come up with some fuckery. I want to understand, say, I know say enough of them something has stunned. That's why I keep on use the word allegedly. You can't just believe them things so. Right now, social media can tell you anything. So as when I say, I understand the government concern about false information, because just because you see it on social media don't mean say it's true. See? But the people will get one of them MrBeast house here. Just do like a video. You know, walk through the community if I'm more than one of the house them, whatever the case may be, and show that these houses were actually built, because we need to inspire more people like MrBeast to come do this. See, whether they do it for them YouTube channel, whether they do it for them own enrichment, it not really matter, they do it. Our government has been getting rich for years, milking the country dry, and they do nothing. So if MrBeast do it for YouTube, like I say, no for I say, all of a sudden it's just wise when people do anything good for you. Stockholm syndrome, I'm sick. I see people where act as if it not build next door to them and them see it with them own eye now. Not no go so. Somehow hard for deal with it, no? You don't realize you have a rural area that way up in our hilltop. The man just find some poor people and build over some house. If it not build next door. Or they pan a mean when you're on your way to Kingston, pan the toll, it have to build, for no believe. You know, sick somehow, no man, somehow no sick bad. I mean, say the government never do nothing as it relates to housing in Jamaica for people. They have been doing it. But instances like these, where a YouTuber can just come to Jamaica, come build 100 house, shows that the government can do way more. What am I doing with the tax money? When we still have hospital in Jamaica with patient asleep at ground. When ambulance are for rich people. What am I doing with the tax money? Really and truly, no one says the government is not doing, but them can do way more. So them we doing up, but the more going in them pocket. Because guess what, there can be no government who does absolutely nothing at all. I mean, now I go act like Jamaicans are an easy bunch to deal with, but me there I'm not blind. The Jamaican government from the inception are one of the most selfish systems ever created in the world. Ever. 1962 was one of the biggest fraud ever pulled off in history. About independence. What kind of independence? When people are asleep and growing in the hospital, what kind of independence? Are you kidding? I never said them not build nothing. I never said that. But after them bill for them 100 or them 200 or whatever house, you think it's just easy for what going on that? You have to go through hell. Forget one of them room there with the government bill. Hell. MrBeast just come to Jamaica, choose some family based on them actual living condition and just build some house with them. And that's it. No stress, no strain. Since you don't care for the people, how come Riverton still exists in the condition where it is now? Babies live in a literal rubbish dump. What are you talking about? Housing? Are you kidding? If the government they really care whether labor right or PNP, there would be no Riverton. Riverton would be an actual dump and not a home for many people. I'm going to show you what I mean. Exactly. This thing about 200 odd house and whatever the case, thanks Mr. Prime Minister. Whosoever get them there, lucky. Literally. I'm going to show you again. Show up again. What happened to Delana Tucker? Where did I live in a squalor?
In a lane called...
Why was this family not a recipient of the houses where the government gave it for years? It's so hard to get one of them houses where the government build because them give direct people where they want to give. Delana Tucker did their guys that suffer and the diaspora have to build a house game. So explain to me how kind this Jamaican government is. PNP and Labour, all of them are wicked.
And if rain happen to fall,
me not believe in them until them start. Do right by the people. Do the things them promise when them look vote. At them time them going to start believing in them. These people do nothing more than use taxpayer money and for themselves. Paying for buildings when not even used. Look on this. And another government here who don't want me to believe in it. And you want to see the full politicians in the comment section, the sheep them. Of course, everybody will feel some type of way because MrBeast should not be the one to build house for people in Jamaica. The sheep them over there cuss them to express them opinion on the fact say the Jamaican government will never, to me, genuinely care for the people of Jamaica. Never.